Hello, and it's time for Friday Phonics. And we're going to start with a phonic dash. Behind me, I know that I've got 3 pictures on the wall. If you're in class 1 PT normally, you'll know what those are. Those are my R, and O's, and hiding behind those are our prizes. And we give those out to children who are joining in the phonics really well. So if you want to win a prize today, you need to be doing really good sitting, really good looking, and really good joining in of our phonic dash. Are we ready? So sit up straight, keep looking. I can see through the camera who's looking the best. Ready? Here we go. Shh. Shh. Ng. L. S. Z. W. Brown cow, ow. Hear with your ear, ear. Start the car, ah. Shut the door, or. That's not fair, air. Snail in the rain, A. May I play, A. Make a cake, A. What can you see, E. Cup of tea, E. Stop thief, E. Pirate Pete has smelly feet, E. Nice smile, I. Nice tie, I. Fly high, I. Goat in a boat, O. Blow the snow, O. Phone home, O. Stub my toe, O. Poo at the zoo, oo. Chew the stew, oo. And blue glue, oo. And there's one more which I haven't got with me at home here, it's still at school, which is huge brute oo, and that's oo with a split diagram. Okay, but I just haven't got that one here. Okay, so who was doing some really good joining in? Let me see. I think it was you. So which one would you like? Would you like R, or O prize? Oh, you'd like the R. Should we see what's behind the R today? What do you think it might be? It is. Ah, it's a little polar bear cub. So here you go. You ready? Catch it. There you go. Hold it carefully. Brilliant. And you did some good listening as well, some good joining in. What would you like? You'd like the ooh. Let's see what's behind the ooh today. You've won. Let's have a look. Some gold coins. I think that must be some pirate treasure. That is coming all the way to you. You got it? Grab it. Oh, don't drop them. There's so many there. And we're left with, we're going to give that one to, I think we'll have a girl this time because I think the boys won that one, didn't they? So, it's you. Would you like the Are you sure? Because behind the things, there's usually something not very pleasant, should we say? Oh, it's some very muddy boots behind the today. So, we've won our prizes. Brilliant. Going to have a little now, we're going to do some segmenting and blending. So I'm going to say some words today and I'm not going to show you them. You're just going to listen with your listening ears and then we're going to robot them with our arms to segment and then we're going to blend them together. So we've got to listen for all the sounds that we can hear in the words, okay? So the first word today that you're going to listen to, I'm going to say is bird. So it's b-d, bird. Skirt, sk, skirt. Fern. Fern. Third. Third. And can you see that I put my tongue out for that one because that's a sound at the beginning, not a f. Okay, so we'll do that one again. Third. Third. Shurg. Now that's not a real word, that's an alien word, but we can still segment and blend it. You ready? Shurg. Sh. G. Shurg. Flirm. L. Flirm. Blurst. B. L. St. Blurst. That was trickier because it had lots of sounds in it, so listen to it again. Blurst. B. L. St. Blurst. Well done. Right, we have got some 4 more sounds here, which weren't in my phonic dash, but I know that you have been learning these this week with Mrs. Parker. So we have got, let's see if we can remember these, we've got better letter, so I'm going to take these off the wall now, if I can. That one's coming off, that one's coming off. I could have left that one on, couldn't I, because that wasn't it, at the beginning of the lesson. Oh, if I can get it off without all my paper coming down. There we go. Last one, nearly done. Put those out of the way. And we've got so there it goes on the board. And we've got this one, which is whirl and twirl, So I'm going to stick that one on because all of these are making the sound. And another one. Nurse with a purse, so that's the third sound. And also, Mrs. Parker will have mentioned this week that there's this one. Although we know that one is here with your ear, just occasionally it makes an sound in a word, like in the word earth. So we call it around the earth, but we don't use that one very often, and there's only a few words that have got that in it, like heard. I heard the doorbell ring. So I'm going to put that one up there anyway because it can make an sound, but mostly it makes an ear. So we've got and sometimes like that too. There was another one which Miss Parker might have mentioned, which is in the word, which is sometimes an O and an R. So if you were writing the word, it's got an OR in it, not one of these. Okay, so but these are the ones you're going to need today, these 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so because we're going to play a game, we're going to play Draw It. Now that's a bit tricky to play because usually when we play Draw It, we need lots of children. I haven't got any children to play with today, but I have got 2 very willing volunteers who want to play Draw It today with us. So you need to pause the video if you haven't got a paper and pencil and go and collect one now, and then we'll all play together. Are you ready? Okay, so get your paper and pencils then. I'll get mine. Here's my board. Right, so we're going to play this game by drawing. So I'm going to show you a word on my board, and you're going to use your phonics to segment it and read it, okay? And then they've got to guess what it is you've drawn. So I need to choose one of these 2 to be the person who closes their eyes, and then either Rue or Ellie are going to try and guess what the word was, okay? But they might ask for clues if they get stuck. So let's start with Rue. Rue, you hide your eyes. So Rue's going to turn around so he can't see the word. And Ellie, and you children at home, here is your first word. So you're going to read it. Don't look, Rue. Here it is. I've written it on my board. So there's your first word. Okay, so you're going to use your phonics to read it. So have a little try at reading it. Make sure you know what it says. Ellie, can you see that? Yeah, Ellie can see that as well. And to give you a clue, if your finding it tricky to read that, well, let's see which sound we can find in there. It's there, isn't it? Okay, and then we've got that sound button and that sound button. So I'm not going to say it out loud because Rue will hear, so I'm going to whisper it to you. Ready? It's going to be. So you need to draw a picture of one of those quickly, okay? And so does Ellie. So while you're drawing your picture, Ellie can be drawing hers. There you go, Ellie. Don't let Rue see it. You need a pen. There you can have a handwriting pen. There you go, got it. Don't draw on yourself. Okay, and I'll hide that so Rue doesn't see. Okay? Are we ready? Got your picture? Brilliant. Okay, so let's have a look at what you've done. So you show me. Let's have a look at what Ellie has done. And you can turn around now, Rue, and you can have a little look. So Rue's looking. Okay, and that is what Rue has drawn. Ellie has drawn for Rue to see. So there you go, Rue. You ready? Rue, do you know what it is? Rue thinks it's a mouse. Is Rue right? No. So could you, on your board, just write the first sound of the real word that it should be to give Rue a clue? So what did it start with? Let's remember. Well, it started with that one, didn't it? So you should have written that on your board now, on your paper. Okay? Do you know what it is then, Rue? Oh, Rue thinks it is a beetle. A beetle. Was it a beetle? No, it wasn't a beetle. Sorry, Rue. So which one of these are we going to use for our next clue for Rue? And I can tell you that it's this one. So can you write the next sound, which is this digraph here, on your board? Okay. Oh, pen's running out again. It's not happened yesterday. Okay. So, what have you got so far? You've got b. What do you think it is, Rue? Rue thinks it's a bird. Is Rue right? Yes, she is. So could you finish off the word? That's better. That pen works better now. And what was the last sound? The final sound in that word bird? D. It was a D. Well done. So I think you just got in that one, didn't you, Rue? Well done. Right, rub that off or get to your next bit of paper, whatever you're doing, and let's do the next word. And the next word that we're going to do is going to be, I've got a nice blue pen now actually. I think I prefer this one actually. Ellie, you're going to close your eyes. So Ellie's going to turn around this time. Ellie, don't you look. Oh no, stay up. Oh, she doesn't want to. There you go. And this is your word. Are you ready? So have a little read of that word. And it says, can you read it? Have you found the sound in there? Look, remember, there it is. And we've got that one, that one, that one. Okay, so you have a little as well, look. Okay, we've got so can you draw a picture of that now? You better draw one as well. There you go, there's your pen. Okay, so have you done that? Brilliant. Hide it away. And Ellie, you can turn round and let's see what Rue has drawn. So Rue has drawn this picture. And there you are, Ellie. Have a little look at it. Oh, and Ellie thinks it's a jelly. Is it a jelly? No, it wasn't a jelly. Can you write on your board the first sound of the word that it was to to give Ellie a clue. So on your board you should have, or on your paper, you should have the first sound. Okay, you got it, Ellie? So what does it start with? A. So what do you think it is, Ellie? Let's have a look again at the pictures. Look at the children's pictures as well if they're holding them up for you. I'll hold your pictures up carefully so she can see. Ellie thinks that you've drawn a slug. Was it a slug? No, it wasn't a slug, was it? Can you write the next clue for Ellie on your board? So listen to the second sound. So remember what the word was and you have to sound it out. Sk. So you should have that written on your board now. Okay, Ellie, any clues? Any ideas on that one? No, Ellie thinks, hold your pictures up again so she can see. Oh, Ellie thinks it's a scarf. Sk. Well, scarf does start with a sk, doesn't it? So, but it's not scarf, is it? No. So what is the next sound? You've got to write the next clue in there. Remember, this is the digraph this time. So which one is it? It's this one you want today. Okay, again, I know that's 3 in a row. So let's write in the digraph there that we need today. So there you go, Ellie. What do you think it is? Ellie thinks that it is a skirt. A skirt. Is she right? Yes, she is. So can you write the final sound in there so that we've spelled the word skirt? So at the end we need to put a skirt. Well done. Super. Whose turn is it now? Well, we're back to Ruth. So Ruth, turn yourself round. And Ellie's going to do some drawing. There you go, Ellie. And your word is, here it comes. Okay, let's have a little read of it. Lots of digraphs in there today, aren't there? Because first of all, can you find your sound? Got it? It's here. But then you've got this digraph and this one at the end there. So you've got I whispered it so that Rue doesn't hear. In fact, if I cover over her ears like that, she won't hear me. And it's okay. So you need to draw a picture. Do that now. You need to draw your picture as well. Okay, there you go. Okay, so we ready? There you go, Rue. So show your picture, Ellie, and kids at home. Can you show your pictures too? And here we are. Have a look at that one. What do you think it is? And Ellie thinks that it's a house. Looks a bit like a house. It's got some windows in it. You're right about that. But is it a house? No, it's not a house, is it? Can you remember what it was? Okay, so can you write the first digraph for that word on your board, which should look like that? Okay, so you got the first sound there. Have a look, Rue. So you've got a sound that is ch, ch. Do you know what it is? She thinks that it is, look again, she thinks it's chocolate. Well, I suppose it could look like a bar of chocolate, couldn't it, with those little squares on that you break off, but it's not chocolate, is it? No. So have a think, what was the word? Ch. And then which of these are we going to use today? Well, it's this one this time, so we've got a change of sound. You need to use that one. So give the next clue, which is that one. Okay? So have a little look. What do you think it is? It says ch. Ruth thinks it's church. Is she right? Yes. So can you write the final sound on the end of ch? Ch. Okay, so on there we need to put a ch. There you go. Okay, well done. Right, we're going to finish it there today. But that's a little game you can play with your mums and dads or your grown-ups at home, can't you? So you could try and think of some words to do for each other and see if you can draw it and guess what the words are. But don't forget to give those spelling clues sound by sound if they need a little bit of clue because they can't tell what your picture is. Because sometimes we make it tricky, don't we, so they're hard to draw. So before you go though, I'd like you to, one final challenge, I'd like you to write for me on your board this sentence, and the sentence is, the bird was in the church. Okay, so can you write that for me now? Pause your video, okay, have a little go, and then when you've done it, we'll have a check and see if we've got the same. So I'll say it again. The bird was in the church. And don't forget your capital letters, and don't forget your full stop at the end. Now I've done my sentence because I'm a quick writer, but if you need a little bit of extra time, then you just press pause now, and then we'll check it. So here it goes. It's the bird was in the church. And well done if you got all those right. And that was our last phonics of the week. So I think you can have a little bit of a rest now. Okay, thank you, and I shall see you again another time. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye. They did a good job, didn't they? Yes.